Despite the rain and the cold, we are seeing thousands of students here in Waterloo. You can see they're out and about on the streets, on the sidewalks, celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Police are also out in full force, just trying to usher people along. What they're doing is they're trying to avoid a repeat of last year's chaotic and illegal street parties.
Hey Mom, if you're seeing this, I love you!
Here on Marshall Street, an endless stream of students dressed for the occasion and feeling festive.
My dad messaged me this morning saying that my great-great-grandfather was Irish. Before that, I didn't know. I just continued on with like Laurier traditions.
And by mid-afternoon, house parties were kicking into high gear. This year, Ezra Street, the hot spot for unsanctioned gatherings, is fully fenced off, so partygoers simply went somewhere else.
Less people gathering around outside, and I think it's leading more people to go to the side streets, lesser known streets where there's just like a few houses throwing parties. Right. Those aren't being monitored, so a lot of people are gathering there.
Waterloo police, along with the OPP, are out in full force trying to keep revelers moving, but eventually the crowds were too big to control.
They're going to need a lot more cops. Like, we got thousands of people out here. Yeah. It's the best day of the year, St. Patrick's Day.
The city, police, and university administrators are encouraging students to celebrate in licensed establishments or homes, but those we spoke to are more focused on keeping the tradition alive. This was a scene last year when tens of thousands took over the streets in Waterloo. Police responded to 375 calls for service, resulting in 150 charges laid for things like public intoxication, assault, drunk driving, and mischief.
Tying an Irish flag on your back and behaving in that manner does not represent Irish heritage or culture or the people who came to Canada, most of them in search of a better life.
Brian Lawson is with the region of Waterloo Irish Society and says the rowdy celebrations that have become tradition here are culturally offensive, and he wants the city and universities to take action.
These students need to know what they're doing this in the name of. And this behavior for future generations, we just don't want to be remembered like this.
Now, the city of Waterloo has also issued an overnight parking ban in several neighborhoods targeting uptown and the areas surrounding the university. Now, according to a lot of the students we're talking to here today, they tell us this party is just getting started. In Waterloo, Shauna Hunt, City News.